The Defense Ministry today issued new guidelines broadening the scope of eligible officers for the post of the Chief of Defence Staff (CDS) of the Indian Armed Forces. Any serving or retired Lieutenant General, Air Marshal, and Vice Admiral under the age of 62 years will be eligible for the post of Chief of Defence Staff. This essentially opens the doors for the second highest active rank officers of the tri-services to possibly supersede their seniors, the Chief of the Army, Air Force, or Navy, to take on the role and widen the pool from which a CDS can be appointed. Another change in the eligibility criteria is that recently retired service chiefs and vice chiefs will also be eligible for the post, though there is an age ceiling of 62 years. Sachin Pilot today dismissed as laughable BJP-backed independent Rajya Sabha candidate Subhash Chandra's claim of Congress MLAs cross-voting for him. He has been fooled by the BJP into contesting and he will be humiliated, the Rajasthan Congress leader told NDTV. He spoke shortly after media baron Subhash Chandra claimed that 4 Congress MLAs would back him and also reached out to Sachin Pilot, urging him to seize the chance to take revenge or send a message by voting for him. The ruling BJP has set new boundaries for its spokespersons and leaders joining TV debates as its government faces a huge international backlash over party leader Nupur Sharma's comments on Prophet Muhammad. Only authorized spokespersons and panelists will participate in TV debates, BJP sources say, and they will be assigned by the media cell. The spokespersons have been warned against criticizing any religion, its symbols, or religious figures. BJP panelists have been forbidden from crossing the line during heated discussions. They have been urged to keep their language restrained and not get agitated or excited, sources say. For no provocation can they violate the party's ideology or ideals, they add. More than rupees 2 crore cash and gold weighing 1.8 kg have been seized during searches by the Enforcement Directorate ED in a money laundering case linked to Delhi Minister Satyendra Jain. The searches were carried out on Monday. Rupees 2.23 crore was seized from the premises of Messrs. Ram Prakash Jewellers Limited, said the probe agency, which probes financial crimes. The agency said Vaibhav Jain, Ankush Jain, Naveen Jain are the directors of Ram Prakash Jewellers Limited and they directly or indirectly assisted Satyendra Jain in money laundering. Congress Chief Sonia Gandhi, who has tested positive for COVID, will not appear before the Enforcement Directorate for questioning tomorrow in the National Herald case. Sources have said she will wait for a green signal from the doctor and a fresh date from the law enforcement agency, sources added. Mrs. Gandhi, 75, had tested positive for COVID on June 2nd and isolated herself. Her party had initially clarified that it would not affect her appearance for questioning on June 8th. The Enforcement Directorate had summoned Sonia Gandhi and her son Rahul Gandhi to appear before it in connection with a money laundering case linked to the National Herald newspaper.